Started with Tarot. How you guys doing today? So guys, we're gonna come in. We're gonna talk about these fires. All right, these wildfires. This fire in LA or near Hollywood at this time, or wherever the location is. We're gonna find out whether it's intentional, if there's a message behind it, what the spirit want to say. All right. So we're gonna use some oracles first and see what's coming up, how they want to come about or address it. All right. So Spirit, tell us what you want us to know about the fire, whether it be intentional or whatever. What is the overlying or the underlying message you try to say or they saying? What do you want us to know? All right. So the first card oracle we have, guys, is my power lies in my peaceful presence. So obviously, somebody feeling like there's a loss of power. Somebody's not feeling powerful, or it could be the loss of power, loss of control. Maybe something got out of the control here. All right. Somebody didn't have control over maybe a situation or whatever they was doing at the time. Maybe because a fire started and they weren't able to put it out. So that's why we are where we at today. Let's keep going. It says, I welcome healthy, loving relationships, right? So somebody's losing power. Something is losing power in order for the collective to bring in healthy, loving relationships. All right? Or somebody's lost control because somebody has gone into a healthy relationship. Or, like I said already, it says, I celebrate my progress, awareness, not perfection is the goal. I celebrate my progress, awareness, not perfection is the goal. So in bold letters, we have the word awareness here. So somebody's, there's some kind of progress that's being made, okay? We could have a scorned lover or somebody, you know what I mean? A scorned lover that decided to cause this fire. Let me get a couple more out, then I'll get with you, okay? The next card, it says, I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. That's in reverse. Today, I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. We're going to be here for a while. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. So what I'm getting is Spirit's going to use this fire as a metaphor. We're going to use the fires that happen in LA as a metaphor. The image you have in front of you is also metaphorically speaking. All right. So we have a foundation that's coming down, basically. All right. So the next card I got was, again, I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. And last but not least, I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. So this is something that's probably not being said. You know what I mean? Somebody's having trouble speaking. Something that may be not being said out loud. Okay? So my power, again, lies in my peaceful presence. So obviously somebody's not at peace here. Okay? Somebody's not at peace that somebody is inviting healthy relationships. Somebody is celebrating their progress. But somebody didn't want somebody to see somebody's self-worth. As this person consciously chooses to think loving thoughts and take compassionate actions and bring forth peaceful energy, I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. So let's say, metaphorically speaking, guys, Whether this was intentional or not, we're going to look at the underlying messages, like what's beneath the iceberg. And what's beneath the iceberg is saying that the illusion that we used to see with when it comes to Hollywood and the illusions that they create and the movies that they create, some of us may have based a little bit too much of our reality on what they were saying or what the media was portraying. So Spirit is actually saying it's time for us to take our power back. You know what I mean? It's time for us to come to our reality and stop living through other people's reality, because we are now finding out that the reality that people was living was nothing but confusion and illusions. You know what I mean? Some would call Hollywood Babylon. You know what I mean? Just as we are metaphorically speaking. So as you guys are beginning to, as I already said, take your power back, it's like, okay, I see that what you was painting for me doesn't match my reality, and the reality that you was portraying wasn't even real. Again, the illusion and the confusion, the foundation. As you see this house burning, it's like when you see the outside of it, everything looked good. You know what I mean? Everything looked beautiful. Everything that you see here was to explain wealth, right? But all that's going up into flame, because what's really wealth now? Remember, everything that we have been taught and grew up on was probably orchestrated and organized and institutional. You know what I mean? That we are now having to look beneath or past the outer. It's about the inner. So now you're seeing when it comes to a house or building represents us. So a lot of these celebrities or famous people that we were idolizing looked good on the outside, but the fire and the rage is now in the inside, and some of that rage can no longer be consumed, and some of the secrets can no longer be consumed, because the universe is what? Exposing this truth. Whether that be for celebrities as well as ourselves. You know what I mean? It's not fair to live through a celebrity, want them to live this life, but yet you living the life that you want. You know what I mean? It's time for you to look within yourself and understand that perfection is not a goal, but it's only a fictitious or illusion of self-worth. You understand? They are showing us that what you saw there and these people living was not really your self-worth, is not the end-all be-all. Is that some of these people was really ugly inside. You feel what I'm saying? Some of these foundations, which is the house that you see, is now going to have to come down. So that means that goes to our government institution. It goes to all of them, was all linked in together, and Spirit is exposing every last one of them, because Hollywood's getting exposed and the government is getting exposed. You understand what I'm saying? This is a generic build image of a government institution or some kind of historical institution that's going up into flames. You understand what I'm saying? That this is this was a faulty foundation. These pillars that you see in front of these buildings is holding this building up, but the building is on fire. You feel what I'm saying? The building is still standing, right? But the building is on fire. You're like, how is this happening with all this fires and flames going on around it? So they know this is crumbling and it's falling down and it's collapsing, but they're trying their damnedest to hold on to it. And know why? Because you guys are starting to love yourselves. You guys are starting to see through the illusion. You guys want to be around people of like minds. You feel me? The toxic way we used to think was only taking our power away. So now that we want healthy relationships, we want healthy leaders in our life. You feel what I'm saying? You guys are burnt. So think about it. If we knew how, like I said a long time ago, a lot of us said, when we come together, we're powerful. So that means some of you guys are manifesting. I don't know what you're manifesting, but it's tearing some shit down out here. You feel what I'm saying? It's exposing people. It's exposing the illusion and confusion when it comes to people, places, and things. The illusion is being torn down by the reality of your thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? Once you kill the illusion, everything gets exposed. The real image that you have been painted to see. But when it comes to your reality and what you're seeing and what you're creating in your thoughts and your mind and what it is that you're manifesting, it don't go. You feel me? You are re-scripting the matrix. You're no longer living by the simulation of what they put in your head, but you're actually creating your own. So if it's not matching with yours, it has to go. You understand what I'm saying? You feel when we, like I said, we was coming together, right? And we was coming in one accord, but we wanted different things. But when we had this situation come and cause this ripple effect, we are seeing the universe is exposing to us who was responsible. They went against the collective. The collective is changing their mind. The collective now wants a free world, and they want to free their minds. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody trying to restrict your mind and your thought process, some of y'all are getting too powerful. Some of y'all are believing what it is that you're seeing or what you want. Some of y'all seeing some of the things that you wanted manifest. So you know when these people are sitting here speaking these lies, there's a problem. Because why? They interrupted your manifestation. You're not flocking to the movies like you used to. The movies ain't appealing to you like you used to. You asking them to mentally stimulate you. You guys want to be mentally stimulated, not in a negative way, but in a positive way. You no longer want to be fed the bullshit. I want you to challenge me when I come and invest in whatever it is that you have. I want it to work. I want it to make sense. Matter of fact, I want to learn something. Sometimes I want to guess a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? It's like perspective. Your perspective is changing on what's a star and what a star ain't. You know what I mean? They've dumbed you down too long. You're not appealing to this. You're not attracted to the same things anymore. Some of the things that they had you attract to, it wasn't bringing in abundance. It wasn't bringing in stability. And you see these people getting away of your stability, and that was a problem. And you seen through the lies. You seen through the bullshit. You know what I mean? Think about it. Remember, y'all learn how to manifest, or you're learning that, right? It's like all this time we've been looking for y'all to save us, but actuality, we have had the power to save ourselves all along. These people was the puppet masters. But the fact that we asking you to govern over some shit that we can't keep up with, and then you want to come and lie to us, steal from us, and take from us, while we trying to go over here and take care of our families, and we asking y'all to handle the shit that we can't, you're lying to us. You're lying to us through TV. You're lying to us through music. You're lying to us through our food. You know what I'm saying? They say when you want to see a change, you have to be the change that you want to see. That's what's happening. And they not matching your energy. They not matching your frequency. So they have to either change or they have to go. You feel what I'm saying? And side note, I told y'all, every time this person comes in, every time, I told you this person has a boatload of karma. They wanted to force this person in because why? The people that is needing the money is going through karma. That's why they didn't hear what y'all was saying. They rather have this person in office because they about the dollar. But it's not about the dollar. It's about the karma. It's about the judgment. And they just showing y'all what's going on. It's judgment. Judgment for the illusion. Judgment for the confusion. And the things these people been doing behind the scenes to people. You know what I'm saying? We had these people out here be idolizing these people. And they were out here treating people like this. and stealing from y'all at the same damn time. And then not wanting nobody else to come in because they had their own little clique. You know, all that has something to do with past lives, this lives, and our realities now. Spirit said enough is enough. Y'all don't want the same anymore. And as you are growing and becoming enlightened and reading between the lines, first of all, it's starting off in your relationships. You know what I mean? If you can see through the bullshit in your relationship, why can't you see when somebody else kicking it to you? That's what's happening. It started with your relationships. It's the reason why a lot of us have been stuck in this cycle for so long. Some of these relationships was intentionally chosen for y'all, starting with your parents, your grandparents. Shoot, we supposedly came in on a slave ship. Already you fraternizing and mating with people that you don't even know and don't even know where they came from. So we already have been set in a cycle that is now time to end. Idolize a fictitious wealthy people with no love and no hearts and no soul. They not matching our frequency. Because some of them on demon time. You know what I mean? That's why all of this is happening. This is the setting ablaze to an old foundation. The fall and the collapse of Babylon. Hollywood is going down. Because the things that they were doing behind the scenes was blasphemy. And who they was worshiping, you already know what time it is. They gave all that glitter and glamour to the devil. Baphomet has to be exposed. And removed from power. These people have worshipped Baphomet for far too long and has put it in our face for far too long. Let's get into the message. So, first card I'm using Kipper is courtship. All right. On the Kipper deck, we have the number 4. We have a man and a woman. The number 4 is 2 and 2, which is this 2 individual people on a path here. As you look at the Kipper deck, this is past life energy. Am I right or am I lying? So this is going back from old wealth. We are talking about old money, right? Old ways. So when we come to talking about this couple here, and next card we have is family room. They said when it comes to this old money or this old couple in the world, in the web, and their family and their wealth in the world, and then including the web, this cycle is coming to an end. 21 is the world. This is a cycle that is ending. Why? Because we are now having to transfer the wealth. It is now the first will become last, and the last shall become first. But they was trying to stop that. You feel me? That's what the big scandal is. That's what the big conspiracy is. This is what all the chaos about. They tried to steal from you again. And they've been stealing from you for a very long time. This is why we needed the collective to wake up on a grand scale, on a mass scale. Because again, when we come together on some true stuff, we can make a lot of things change. We can make a lot of things happen. That's why they needed us divided. You feel what I'm saying? It's no longer about color. Some people it's about dollars. But for real, it's about family. It's about home. It's about stability. It's about generational wealth that these people have been stealing from us. Time after time and lifetime after lifetime. So back to the message. So now, these people that I'm talking about, and that has been going on for a very long time here, has been stealing out of people's hands, stealing money out of your hand. And some of y'all barely making ends meet, but they didn't care. It was robbing the poor to give to the rich. But anyway, let's get to the message again, because there's another way this is coming out. So we're going to start off with a couple here. This couple and his family, right, have been discussing about how to stop somebody from receiving some unexpected income. Because their mask has fallen. They can no longer be this false person. And they are no longer considered in the community as an official person here. Why? Because this is a fraudulent marriage. It may look good on the outside, but when the doors is closed, it ain't nothing but conflict and chaos. Oil and water. Or, not oil and water, it's oil and oil. Or water and water, both. This is not the marriage or the couple that we are supposed to be idolizing. And it just don't have to be one. It could be many of these couples that we may have been idolizing that we need to stop idolizing. That could be in your community or that could be on TV. But you are no longer to idolize these relationships anymore because they are fictitious. They are not official people. And these people, as you're going to find out in the near future, are going to now lose their wealth and their stability because some of these people are making sacrifices. Some of these people is killing people for their wealth. So some of these people y'all going to start seeing going into poverty. They're going to start having financial issues, crisis. You might see them look a little desperate. You might see them doing things you never seen. You might see some of them in ads you never seen before. You might see them doing strange things, somewhere that you would not expect to see them. So, these people can no longer come to y'all or portray to themselves, to the community as a mature woman. Or they can no longer come for a mature woman. But someone was painting this illusion like they was, successful. A tower about to hit. There's a tower coming to these people. Something about to hit and we ain't going to be ready for it. Yeah, you about to see something. Whatever's going to come towards these people, they're not even ready for it. I don't know. It could be a particular couple I'm talking about, but whatever's going to hit, they're not expecting it. But a tower get ready to hit, though. It's going to cause a separation between whoever these couples are. These couples can be getting divorced. You might see a lot of these couples getting divorced, separated. Or this could be one particular couple here that is now getting ready to go through a separation. Or this couple is about to be exposed. So guys, if the reason why the things that are happening the way it is, because this stuff goes back to biblical. Let me take that back. Hold on. Let me keep going. I might be getting ahead of myself. All right. So when it comes to this courtship or this relationship or somebody trying to get somebody in a courtship. The relationship is not here. There's no relationship. There's no courtship. There's no courtship here to steal somebody's wealth. There's no courtship to gain some kind of wealth. All right. We are now coming to a point where we're realizing that we are not to be idolizing these couples anymore. Why? Because these people were doing things behind the scenes that the divine didn't like. Okay? You may be hearing about it or you may not. Some of these people are going to pay for some of this stuff not to get out. Okay? So, these people are no longer going to attack this mature woman anymore because she's not in a relationship. Right? So, like y'all said, the divine don't play about you. Right? Some of these people was playing with people that they shouldn't have been playing with behind the scenes. So the divine said, oh, Hollywood, you big like that? Oh, government, y'all got it like that? But the government in some places knew who some of y'all was, as I said before. So, like they sit there and set up on their, you see the image, right? They set up in there in their little pretty buildings, with their pillars, looking like they had this great protection and they was, stable. But Spirit said that stuff is about to go up into flames, right? All of that pretty house, that pretty building. Somebody's house could be somebody's house did catch on fire. People's houses did catch on fire. But this is supposed to be a humbling experience for these men and women that was doing a lot of this dirt behind the scenes. And some of them know that. Ain't no judgments here. They not saying it, but they know it's here. But anyway, so when it comes to this couple and this courtship and these people talking about somebody in this courtship, they like there's no relationship, there's no lover. Spirit said it, they know it. But they was trying to stop somebody from receiving this wealth, this money, because they wasn't with some little immature individual out here. Or they was trying to say, this isn't a divine being. This isn't the divine child. This isn't the child this belongs to. But they come to find out this person is not a false person. They finding out this is really who they say that is. And they like, the reason why this person's in poverty, because these people that they coming for in these big buildings, in these high places, didn't want this person to receive this money or whatever this is. They wanted to label this child that they had in poverty as an unofficial person and in bad health for this fake ass couple right here. Okay? This couple that's been out here playing with Baphomet. Spirit say this is over. This is over. They no longer going to put in this total labor. They're not able to steal from this mature woman. And that could be a lot of us. That probably have some land and that they supposed to give to you and haven't given to you. And now the ancestors on the other side making a whole lot of noise. Using whoever and wherever they need be. So now we have a mature man and a mature woman out here with a great fortune. When it comes to this mature man, mature woman, and mature woman and mature man, they have a great fortune, or when it comes to this great fortune, they can no longer take this pathway here they're not going to receive this sudden wealth. They was trying to steal and lie and say that somebody wasn't a privileged child. They was trying to stop some child from receiving this sudden wealth. But everybody knows that this child is not a false person. They had this person in poverty, and they knew that. They knew that this person was in poverty. They didn't receive they got the documentation in some kind of safety box. It's what y'all call them things? A safety treasure box? Them things they be having at the bank? There's a letter. Whatever this thing is, it has to be guarded. But some kind of corrupt official knows about this letter in this safety deposit box. Thank you. They know about this. But the thing is, the person who either knew about it, was guarding it, protecting it, or a group of individuals that knew about this became corrupt or is corrupt. And now they in bad health. Guess why they in bad health? Because their husband and wife, they were sleeping with in the community. And now they done caused these people to be sick. Guess why they ain't put these people in jail? Why you think they ain't took these people to court for giving them bad health? Only God knows. Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't cover my throat, sugar. Only God knows why they ain't took these people to court yet for making them sick. But yeah, the community was out here sleeping with each other. But whoever knows about these safe deposit box, these men, yeah, they corrupt as hell. This is an inside job. So when it comes to this fictitious couple out here that everybody was thinking had it going on, was unstable as hell, into some low vibrational toxic shit, they now know who these people are. Let's say, I'm going to get a little deep with you. This couple is actually somebody dead, right? From the past life that has came back. But they work for the dark. They were working for the dark. So it's like these people have come back maybe over and over again and done the same thing. That's why we was able to stay in this cycle. So now that the cycles get ready to get closed out, this is what all of that's like being turned down, burnt down for. Because why? These people were witches and warlocks. They was able to cast the confusion and illusion over the masses for lifetimes. We all been in this shit together. I don't care what color you are. You were white one life and black another. Just so one day when we wake up to the truth, our perspective would change because we've been one another in one day form another. You know what I mean? We've been black and white, Latino, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Korean. I mean, they could pull up pictures right now where people look like you right now from 100 years ago. This is a dead couple from a past life that's came back that worked for the devil. They can no longer collect these souls. They can no longer attract the masses. That's why they work so hard to keep this illusion and confusion going, because they got a lot of souls tied in with them that's came back. Just look at their eyes. Go through them pictures and look at all these people that you see and look at the eyes. Some of them you're going to be telling is transitioning to the light. Some of them is transitioning to the light. Some of them is going to switch sides. But the ones that you know is dark, you're going to be able to see it in the eyes. Probably if you is on the light side. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to see. But yeah, But they are no longer, judgment is being, they wanted me to bite my tongue. Somebody want me to stop talking. Or they bit their tongue for them talking. They didn't bit their tongue. You know what I'm saying? Because when they was out here trying to say this mature woman was a false person and it wasn't a child of this sudden wealth, unexpected income, she didn't mature. She didn't turn into the mature woman on that ass. And she balanced in her masculine and feminine energy. So when it comes to this great fortune, some of them could be looking for a man, but it's just this woman balanced in her masculine and feminine energy. That could be a side note. They're not going to be able to put in this stolen labor. They're not going to be able to stillbirth because this mature woman is basically single. And whoever this masculine that they are considered to a wealthy man, he's going to go through a transformation. He's changing for this great. He was trying to change for this great fortune, but that path is over. Whoever the man they was trying to put her with, they got some bad news coming. I don't think I should be the one to say it. Their journey is over because the mature woman healed. Yeah. They're not going with this mature woman on this journey. They have come to the end of their journey, the end of their road. When it comes to this mature woman, in a past life, this man may have killed this woman, or this man died in a past life because he wasn't able to be with this woman, or will. Because their journey has come to an end. This was all for some kind of documentation that's being held by the government, and the government is holding on to this and knows about the safety deposit box. Whatever this letter or will that's in this safety deposit box, this government knows about it. This letter that the government has is tied to a bloodline. All right. This is a blood contract. This is like, you have to be family. You have to be related. It's something in the blood. There's something in this letter is tied to blood. You feel what I'm saying? And it's this main female here. This main female who is in a distant horizon, who they didn't think was actually the child when it comes to this document that could be written in blood, signed in blood, or for a particular bloodline. This is why they hid this child in this poverty, because there was a letter that was being held by the government in some kind of safety deposit box or something that somebody knew about, that's sealed and only could have been received by somebody of blood, of kin or something, or was supposed to be given to somebody of kin or something like that, or that's tied to the bloodline. So when it comes to this mature woman in this distant horizon, they didn't think about this woman because she wasn't in the community. They weren't concerned about it. Because why? The divine hid them in poverty. They hid this woman in poverty because they are privileged. They were privileged. You know what I mean? And so when they finally seen or finally met these privileged people, the job was to public humiliate them. Embarrass them, to make people not believe that this person had no kind of privilege, no kind of stability. You feel what I'm saying? And Some of y'all, if you on the internet, if you online, some of these people's careers may have been sabotaged. They came up, but their careers were sabotaged. They were sacrificed. They would probably go find them, put them on. I don't know. But somehow they was able to use magic to control these people in order to go in the path that they needed and then sacrifice them. That's just a side note. Could be or could be not. But anyway, yeah, they hid the privileged lady in poverty. Right? And then when she would pop out, they painted her as crazy, insane, slandered her name because whoever had this letter in this safety deposit box. That's how the power of attorney was supposed to come out. They hid this woman, so you know what I mean, they was ready for it, just in case that day when they finally pop out or show up, they was gonna make the community think negatively of this individual, and they did just that. Slandered the hell out of their name. So now, here she is. They've been waiting for this woman, sort of, kinda. Somebody knew this was coming. Somebody could call it a prophecy. But they've been sitting here waiting for this woman, right? And they had whoever they was going to use ready for them. So they went to a judge. A judge told them, this is what you're going to do. You're going to cause this person to have no jobs. Any job this person has, they're going to get fired. All right. And it didn't have to be just one person. It could have been one person after another. Different people they hired for this job. They either aged out or they wasn't worried. So they's like, look, I want you to do this. This person, we ain't going to have this person get no job. All right. We're going to leave them out there in poverty, in the cold. They ain't so that they don't receive this gift. So they don't receive this gift. And I need you guys to take the job. So this could be a father figure. This could be somebody that's in a secret or cult or society. And it was like, I need you to do this job for me. And they said that they sent in this older man because they knew the older man would get this job done. Because why? They feel like this man knew a lot. They feel like this man was smart. But first of all, this person did some digging. Or worked with some people in the government. I don't know, but I'm thinking about that Buffett guy. Is his name Warren Buffett? I don't know why he popped in my head. I just see a little house. I seen a clip of him driving up to his house one day, and it was real small, but you know, for him to have all the money. But that, I don't know what that means. That's just a side note. But yeah. That's just what this Hollywood sign means. That's Babylon. We are watching Babylon go up into flames. So, that's going to be the end of our message today. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a beautiful one. Bye.